I'm Sheriff Rick Bradshaw. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Behind the Star.
Thanks, Sheriff Bradshaw. Here at the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, we appreciate the privilege we have in being a guiding presence in the lives of the children in our community. Hand in hand, we embark on the path of mentorship, aiming to create experiences that will positively shape their futures. Together, we are making a difference. It's great to see that the young people we work with are appreciative. PBSO mentoring program kids from Green Acres surprised their incredible mentor, Deputy Megan Castile, on her birthday. For 6 years, Deputy Castile has been serving PBSO and our community with love and kindness. The PBSO mentoring program also had an unforgettable experience at Big Dog Ranch Rescue. They learned the art of dog care, making blankets, treats, giving baths, and even training these wonderful pups. And we surprised our amazing kids from the mentoring program at Pickwick Mobile Home Park with ice cream treats. We truly believe in the power of mentoring and creating positive experiences for our young community members. Our Palm Beach County Explorers Post 111, 115, and 611 rocked the Summer Showdown in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Competing against 140-plus teams from all over the nation, they showcased their skills in various scenarios and made us very PBSO proud. They brought home several trophies from a number of different competitions. Our PBSO PAL mentoring program summer camp stars got their hands dirty in a fantastic community beautification project. They spread 96 bags of mulch around the palm trees at Lakeshore Middle School. Together, we're helping to shape more than just beautiful areas outside. We're growing future leaders. This summer, deputies took kids from our PBSO summer camp from the Tri-City area of Pahokee, South Bay, and Belle Glade to Loggerhead Marine Life Center. The young people learned about our local sea turtle population and other marine animals. These young people had the experience of a lifetime. They watched Madagascar the Musical live at the Raymond F. Kravis Center for the Performing Arts. Thank you to the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Foundation and AT&T for making this possible. Over 1,500 kids and more than 30 PBSO deputies were all under one roof during this year's Jam-a-thon. This innovative, interactive, concert-like experience motivates and inspires our youth to dance, stay fit, and live healthier lives. We're making memories with the kids from the Palm Beach Gardens Police Athletic League as they got up close and personal with our majestic mounted unit. Thanks for the visit. It was a day full of smiles, laughter, and community bonding. Sergeant Navarro and deputies from the Community Policing Unit in Lake Worth Beach had the opportunity to engage with the talented students of the Lake Worth High School football team. Our goal was to educate these young athletes about potential careers within the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office and encourage them to have a great season. Our District 7 Community Policing Team recently organized an eventful Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranch Camp at Crossbridge Church in Boca Raton. We thank the community for entrusting us with your children. We had an unforgettable experience. And now, with the start of classes, we want to remind parents we're doing everything in our power to get ready for students traveling to and from school. PBSO has been busy training our new crossing guards to help children cross the streets safely. Thank you to all of our amazing crossing guards across Palm Beach County. And thanks to the incredible support from our community sponsors, we were able to distribute nearly $14,000 worth of school supplies to all the Green Acres schools. Great job! We want to thank Cindy and Leanne for their dedication and kindness. They donated supplies to ensure children in West Boca have the tools they need to succeed. They also surprised us with a $50 Walmart gift card for additional essentials. PBSO has teamed up with Steiger, Green, and Finer injury lawyers to help our PAL sports, academics, and mentoring summer camp kids this school year. Each child received a backpack filled with school supplies. Thank you for your generous donation. We're making a difference one bike at a time. Our homeless intervention team brought smiles to the Lord's Place William H. Mann campus this week after donating several bikes to those in need. If you'd like to be a part of this incredible effort and support the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office homeless outreach, please reach out to homelesshelp@pbso.org. And we join the community in mourning the loss of a remarkable soul, Jack Hairston, also known as the founder and president of Jack the Bike Man. We extend our deepest condolences to Jack's family, friends, and everyone whose lives he touched. We send our heartfelt condolences to the Rutland, Vermont City Police Department on the tragic loss of police officer Jessica Ebbinghausen. Her life was cut short when her patrol car was struck head-on by the vehicle of a burglary suspect during a pursuit. It's with great sadness that we announce the passing of retired Deputy Sheriff David Mahari. David served honorably and with distinction at PBSO from July 1985 to May 2016. Let's keep the Mahari family in our thoughts and prayers during this difficult time. And we mourn the passing of retired Sergeant Robert Harris. He was the drill sergeant at the drug farm from its inception. Robert is the brother-in-law of retired Lieutenant Beverly Elliott Morrison and the uncle of Canine Deputy Melvin J. Elliott III. Let's keep the family in our thoughts and prayers.
So today we're here to talk about securing your home while you're gone on vacation or out of town so that it is not an opportune target for burglars and thieves. Well, if you're going to leave on a vacation, you're going to be out of town for any length of time, you want to make sure that you make your home look like you are still there. Some of the ways that you can do that are to make sure that when you're gone, someone continues to cut your grass, keep the house outside look like someone's still there. Part of that would also be if you get newspaper delivery to either stop the delivery or have your neighbors or someone pick up the newspaper and bring it in, or put it out of sight so that people driving by couldn't tell that there was an accumulation of newspapers in the driveway. Along those lines also goes with your mail. Either have your mail delivery stopped or have neighbors pick up your mail. Get the automatic timers for your lights, which will turn your lights on and off at night while you are away so that it looks like there's activity in the home. One of the other things that you do, especially in this day and age with the prevalence of social media, is you don't want to post on social media that you're going on vacation, because sadly to say, sometimes burglars aren't going to be people that you don't know. They could actually be someone on your friends list. Have secure door locks on your home, and if you have an alarm, make sure you set your alarm and have that monitored. I think most alarm companies, you can call them and let them know that you're going to be on vacation, so if the alarm is activated, that they know you're not there. Some of the other things that you can do are video surveillance cameras. Make sure everything in your house that's of value is secured. When you're out of town, have your neighbors look out for your home. The bottom line is you just want to make it as hard as you possibly can for the burglar to A, get in your house, and then B, if they do get in your house, to get your stuff and steal it. PBSO wants to make sure that when you leave on vacation and you come back, that your house is just the way it was when you left it.
Welcome back. We're taking training to new heights. The PBSO Aviation Unit joined forces with Palm Beach County Fire Rescue for an exhilarating helicopter hoist training session off the coast of Singer Island.
Eagle 2, we're adjacent to the breakers and northbound.
Today we're going to be doing open water hoist training. Hoist is a way that we can either lower down or pick up a person or persons from an isolated area where a helicopter couldn't otherwise land. Essentially what we're training is the availability of our rescue swimmers to deploy from the helicopter and conduct a rescue of a person or persons in the ocean. We're going to have 5 crew members, pilots and hoist operators, and then 9 rescue swimmers who are actually going to be jumping out of the helicopter and conducting hoist training while being picked up, lowered with rescue equipment, and then eventually actually being picked off of boats with the hoist to the aircraft. We're going to be working very closely with our Marine unit, PBSO Marine Unit, as well as the Palm Beach County Fire Rescue's PWC, or Personal Watercraft Rescue Team.
We are currently working as a safety and also being victims, so they can run reps to do helocast over open water. Fire rescue is working interagency training, seeing what their capabilities are, showing what our equipment are, and working together to help facilitate a positive outcome or incident in future incidences.
The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to deploy rescue swimmers from the helicopter, and we're going to do that through a process called helocasting. Helocasting is when two rescue swimmers or one rescue swimmer free fall from the helicopter into the water. Eventually what they would do would meet a victim that would be floating in the ocean, and then make contact with them that way. Get all the rescue swimmers into the water, have them practice interacting with victims, and then the next scenario will be to actually hoist them up and down from the helicopter back into the ocean, just practicing their techniques of how to effectively ride the hook. So the second scenario will be them just practicing hooking up to the hook itself with their rescue equipment, their vest predominantly, riding the hook up to the aircraft, and then lowering them back down. So they'll practice their entry back into the water, off of the hoist hook, disconnecting from the hook, and then swimming again back to a victim.
I just wanted to say thank you to PBSO and also Palm Beach County Fire Rescue and all the administration staff to allow us to work together and come out here and do this training.
Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office and Sheriff Bradshaw, they've put so much effort into ensuring that we have this capability for the citizens of the county and those visiting us when they really need it.
The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office participated with other agencies in an active shooter training exercise at Palm Beach International Airport.
Palm Beach County Fire Rescue, as well as some of our federal partners, Customs and the Federal Air Marshal, all got together to go over and put together a active shooter exercise here at the airport.
Over here, Mia!
We had tenants here from the airlines and from anybody else that works with the airport coming over and either being a role player or a participant to get involved to see what it may be like if in fact we have an active shooter. We had smaller scenarios to allow all the deputies assigned to the airport to be involved in the active shooter exercise.
Tourniquet, another tourniquet. We need to drag them.
This way they all had a chance to participate. I'm going to go down there and wait for you, and as soon as you pass me, then that's when I'll call her. Then we did a larger exercise that not only included the road patrol deputies, but we also had the canine officers from the airport as well as the road, and our bomb squad come over here and act if there was a piece of luggage or a device left by the bad guy. We had to first neutralize the threat, or if there was something, have the bomb guys come over there and defuse whatever might have been left behind.
Sit up for us.
We partner with Palm Beach County Fire Rescue, and those law enforcement and fire rescue teams find the injured and treat them.
We need to drag them.
Maybe free to see if you have any more victims.
If any incident happens, we are the first ones to go in there. Paramedics right by our side, and then we are always the last ones to leave.
Here at PBSO, we're very excited to announce our first Therapy Dogs Academy. The rescue dogs have been training to serve our community. Here's a series of stories that highlight 4 days of training.
I'm Clara Mutter from the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. We're here this afternoon helping Palm Beach County start their new Paws and Stripes Therapy Dog program. The dogs are here for training today. We're at the mall, and we're going to work on a lot of the people skills that the dogs need in various stages of training. So you're going to see that the dogs are going to have to meet people. They're going to have to ignore certain distractions, and they're going to have to be friendly. That's the most important issue, is they're going to have to be friendly. They should always be well behaved. We will work on different things, meeting people. We will work on escalators. We will work on not shoplifting, because sometimes dogs like to grab things on lower levels. And just normal good behaviors. Hopefully by the end of the week, we'll be getting ready to certify. We have a couple more days left of training, and all of the dogs are looking very good so far. Is that okay? We'll be talking to you later, maybe tomorrow or maybe later as we get going more with our training. Have a good week.
Good afternoon. I'm Deputy Ruth with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Therapy Dog Program. Today is day 3 of our first Therapy Dog Academy. We're at Home Depot in Palm Beach Gardens, and a little bit about what we're doing right now. Just bringing the dogs to a different environment, seeing how they react to loud noises, maybe slick floors, just seeing if there's any problems that we need to address before we send the dogs out to their agencies on Friday. And also, if they do have problems, ensure that the handlers know how to fix them. And the reason we're exposing the dogs to different environmentals is these dogs might be deployed to different catastrophic incidents, and you want to ensure that they're not going to have a bad reaction and be able to do their job when they get there. Thank you for following us. Thanks for all the support, and be sure to check in on Friday for graduation. Thank you.
I'm Deputy Feynman with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Bureau of Public Affairs. And today we're out visiting the airport with 2 of our dogs from the Hamilton County Police Department in Ohio. These dogs are in town and they're certifying this week, and this is day 4 of our certification. We brought the dogs out to the airport to get them a little familiarized, because these dogs will be flying back home with their new handlers in the process of the graduation and their certification. So this is an exciting time for the dogs, an exciting time for the handlers, and as you can see, they're interacting with some of the travelers here at the airport. These dogs, again, will be going back to the Hamilton Police Department in Ohio. Please continue to follow us on all the social media platforms. Continue to like, follow, and we enjoy all the professional and personal comments that you all have offered and the encouragement to these handlers this week. Tomorrow is going to be a grand day for us, because we will certify 5 new dogs, 3 of which will remain here at the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, and again, the 2 will go back to Hamilton, Ohio. This is going to be a great time for us tomorrow at 10 o'clock when these dogs certify. Again, we're grateful to our Sheriff, Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, and our Progressive Command staff for allowing us to have this first ever, our PBSO Therapy Dog Academy.
We're beyond proud to present the graduation ceremony of our therapy dogs. Watch as our furry heroes leap into their new roles, ready to serve and comfort communities far and wide.
Deputy Bill Feynman with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, the Bureau of Public Affairs. If you've been following us on the social media platforms this week, you'll know that we have our first ever Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Therapy Canine Unit Academy. We started with about 6 to 12 weeks of training with these dogs that we adopted from the Big Dog Ranch Rescue, who was one of our partners in the process of selecting and adopting our dogs. We do about 40% obedience and about 60% of it is environmental, so that we can find out if there are any quirks or kinks in these dogs, so that when they certify and they're deployed into the field with their handlers to assist with the victims, there are no issues with the dogs. So we throw a lot at them. And then the handlers come into town, and we have 2 from Hamilton, Ohio Police Department.
I came here because I wanted to be a part of this therapy program for our community, our police department, my peers, and for the children that go to school, and that's where I want to get into, is the schools again.
They'll get into a room and they'll be very stressed out from that situation. We'll bring the dog in, and it helps out victims in their crimes to not confess, but just get them to relax and tell them what actually happened with that crime.
We do a full-on immersion from Monday until Friday, where the dogs certified today. So what you saw today was our graduation, again, of our first ever Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Therapy Canine Academy. These guys received their certificates when they came up one by one. Their name is on there, and it describes what we've done for the week, that they are a therapy law enforcement certified canine at this point. Chief DeMario is our Deputy Chief for the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, who has been instrumental in allowing us to grow this program. Handed out the certificates to our attendees today. Director Barbera has allowed us to, again, expand this program. We've grown from where we were from 8 dogs to now 12, so we are one of the largest units out there now. We have Mr. Jim Spafford, and he and his wife, Mrs. Jaretta Spafford, has made a sizable contribution to offset some of the costs of the therapy dog unit. We had Deputy Biddle in town. Deputy Biddle comes from Brevard County Sheriff's Office, the original Paws and Stripes. She was here because she certified our dogs, and we are grateful to Sheriff Rick Bradshaw for allowing this opportunity to happen, our command staff, and the progressive thinking that they have given us the opportunity to explore and just blossom with this program. Thank you again to all of our partners and for you watching us on the social media platforms and supporting and liking our programs.
And we want to take a moment to celebrate a true hero, Canine Casper. 6 years ago, Canine Casper didn't hesitate to protect his handler. He took a bullet that was intended for his partner, saving his life. Here's an update on Canine Casper, who's made a full recovery from his injuries.
Last night after suffering a gunshot wound to the left hip. He was stable when he arrived. Once we determined that the bullet had not harmed any internal organs, we proceeded to remove the bullet surgically.
So how is he doing now?
He has done wonderful. He has recovered well from anesthesia. He's on antibiotics and is walking fairly well, all things considered. We're just happy that this was not a significant trauma, and thankful that he's done well and appreciative for all that he does for the county.
Meet Reggie, our hero canine therapy dog, who's making a significant impact one paw at a time. At the Lantana Library recently, Reggie's magic touched the heart of a special little boy named Jordan. This simple yet touching gesture bolstered Jordan's confidence so much that he went on to read a whole chapter of his book. Recently, Florida joined the ranks of permitless carry states. Despite no longer needing a permit to carry a concealed weapon, it's crucial for every firearm owner to practice strict gun safety. Here's Sheriff Rick Bradshaw from our podcast, The Lead, on this new law.
First of all, it's called permitless carry, and it authorizes one of the fictitious things that people think about this is that it authorizes a person to openly carry a firearm. The fact of the matter is, open carry in Florida is still illegal. You cannot openly carry a firearm. You may only openly carry a firearm if you're engaged in or traveling to or from fishing, camping, hunting, or going to an approved target shooting range. You just cannot walk down the street with a firearm openly displayed.
And now, some news and notes from around the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. Did you know that in the United States, 34.9% of teens reported currently drinking alcohol. In Palm Beach County, 25% of teens reported engaging in underage drinking, but we want to continue to lower that number. So we teamed up with the Handley Foundation to educate a group of preteens and teens about alcohol literacy, marijuana, vaping, and their potential effects on development. We still need to remember never to leave our precious kids or pets in hot cars. Their safety is our responsibility, and a few minutes can make a world of difference. Let's show them the love and care they deserve by keeping them cool and protected. Just a reminder, when it storms, it's best to avoid unnecessary travel. If you do have to drive, slow down, keep your headlights on, avoid flooded areas, and call 911 for any storm-related emergencies. Our deputies spent a few days during the summer spreading joy and creativity by coloring with the children in the community and community partners. Coloring is a new relaxation trend. We cherish these moments of bonding and building positive connections. Our deputies brought the Funmobile to Loxahatchee for the grand reopening of McDonald's. Fun stands for fitness, unity, and neighborhood. We love fostering community spirit while promoting fitness and unity in the neighborhoods we serve. It was an extraordinary day for one of our dedicated PBSO deputies who rescued turtle hatchlings making their way toward the roadway on South Palm Beach. With guidance from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission, the deputy carefully collected the hatchlings in a bucket and made sure they were safely returned to the ocean. A productive day for our dedicated volunteer child ID unit at Manatee Elementary School. They created vital child ID kits for the wonderful children and their families. These kits contain crucial information, providing parents with an immediate description to give to the sheriff's office should a child ever go missing. We've been receiving multiple calls about scam attempts where the suspect posed as PBSO Sergeant Michael Johnson. Thankfully, none of the potential victims fell for it. Stay vigilant and informed. We are so proud of our corrections team. Last week, retired Lieutenant Beverly Morrison presented certificates of recognition to our corrections staff for their participation in the 2022 Toys for Tots drive. We are PBSO proud. Everyone deserves to eat, so our community policing unit has teamed up with the organization Restoration Bridge to help feed our community. We never miss an opportunity to educate residents. Recently, we engaged with the Lake Worth Beach community to discuss critical traffic safety issues. Our focus was on the dangers of impaired driving, texting while driving, and other concerns. Cheers to the PBSO team for keeping their undefeated streak alive at the Wawa Hoagies for Heroes contest. Our deputies faced off against the Palm Beach County Fire Rescue in a friendly hoagie making contest. PBSO took home the victory, keeping their undefeated status. Now, back to you, Sheriff Bradshaw.
Okay, that'll do it for this episode of Behind the Star. On behalf of the men and women of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, thank you for watching.